Okay, guys, so here is the 3 attempts to your problem template. As you can see, let's just go over it really quickly. We have the problem, and this is where you would write the main problem of your narrative story. Then you have attempt 1, which is the first thing your character does to solve the problem. Attempt 2, the second attempt to solve the problem, and then attempt 3, which is our third attempt to solve the problem, which we eventually do, right? Because in the first 2 attempts, our problem does not get solved. Our character cannot fix the problem. But by the third attempt and the last attempt, that is when the problem gets solved. So, having this template, let's go into what we would do if we were putting in Prudy's problem into our template. So the problem. Well, Prudy's problem was that she collected way too much stuff. So let's type that in there. Prudy has collected too many things, okay? She has too much stuff. She also has nowhere to put it, right? That's the problem. She has so many things that she has nowhere to put it. And so what she tries to do is Prudy tries to stuff everything into her room. And as she's trying to do that, because she has so much stuff in her room, the room explodes and her stuff goes everywhere. Okay? Now, don't mind all of my blue bits and bops here, right? And it's always good to go back over your things and edit through them, of course. So now that we have the problem, we are going to map out the attempts that Prudy took to fix this problem. So her problem is she has too much stuff everywhere, her room explodes, and her stuff goes everywhere. So the first thing that they do to fix the problem is, for about 6 weeks, Prudy and her I should capitalize that, right? Prudy and her family all work together to clean and organize all of her collections. Okay? Were they able to do that? Just cleaning and organizing the collections, did they solve the problem? No, they haven't solved the problem yet. So in the second attempt, what Prudy does is, let's make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see. In her second attempt, Prudy goes to other collectors and museums to, let's fix the spelling on that one, museums, to see how other people who collect items store their stuff. And she does this for a long time, right? She goes all over the place and she visits many different places and many different museums to see how people organize their things. So if you think about like a coin collectors don't usually just have all of their coins sitting in a box. No, they have their coins in little plastic bags, right? So that they can look at them, and also so that they don't get ruined. Okay? Does this solve Prudy's problem? No, it doesn't. It's just an attempt, right? And so the last thing that Prudy and her family do to solve this problem of having too much stuff is Prudy and, let's make this a little bit bigger again. Prudy and her family build a museum. Might help if I spell that right. A museum for all of her different collections, right? And this allows her to stay organized, and this also allows other people to come and enjoy all of the collections. Let's fix that. Collections that Prudy has. Okay? So in our first attempt, we have Prudy and her family organize her stuff, but she still has, and let's actually put that in there, but she still has too many things and not enough space. Okay? In the second attempt, Prudy goes to other collectors and museums to see how other people who collect items store their stuff. Is her problem solved? No, it's not. But she still has her stuff all over the place. What is she going to do with it? Then, in our third attempt, Prudy and her family build a museum for all of her different collections. This allows her to stay organized, and this allows her to come and enjoy all the collections that Prudy has. Okay? We haven't gotten to the solution yet. That's going to be next week's activities, and that's what we're going to focus on next week, is how to write a proper solution. So we're just going to leave that part blank. Really, what I want us to focus on is how all three of these attempts connect, right? They are all connected to the main problem, and our main problem is that Prudy does not have enough space to put her stuff away, right? She doesn't have enough space for all of her collections. So the problem that needs to be solved is, what are we going to do about finding Prudy's space to organize her things? So in our first and second attempt, we haven't found it, we haven't solved the problem, but by our third attempt, we do. Okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to go onto D2L, I want you to hit the discussion board button, and I want you to answer the question. Okay? After you're done that, you're done the activity for today. And thank you so much for following along with me. If you have any questions, please email me. Have a good night, guys.